Hi traders, this is Mikael Furusjö from beststrategiesfortrading.com. Today I'm preparing the chart before the opening of the US market, 21st of November 2013. First, like always, I'm giving you a short brief about how I work. I'm a swing trader. I work with contrarian setups. Usually I use price action levels like pivots, peaks, troughs, trend line, moving average. I'm only looking at stocks that have more than $10 million in average daily turnover. I built my own scaling algorithm within the MetaStock platform. If you want to know more in detail about the philosophy and technology, psychology and technology about how these price action levels work, please watch my YouTube video. Talking about money management, I have a position size of 10% at the moment. My target now is 2.6%. It's a trailing target. I reset it end of day. My stop is minus 1.3%. It's also trailing stop. I reset it end of day. Always I want to give you quick example of how price action levels are working. This is my favorite example. This is from the SPY. It's the S&P 500 the tracking ETF, and you can see you have a very high peak in year 2000 within the .com bubble, and when the price come up to that level again in year 2007, that level makes a perfect resistance for the chart, the stock. Not always, but probably this will make some resistance. This was a very heavy resistance, and the stock dropped after that. The whole market dropped. You can also pick resistance or support lines from the 200 moving average. I believe that's one of the most common used moving average. The 200 daily moving average, that's the red line. You can see it's building support on the way up and then building a resistance on the way down. You can see it on several occasions. You can also make trend lines by connecting several troughs or several peaks. And remember, what I like about this is that it doesn't matter what kind of chart you're using. If you use daily chart or weekly chart or the monthly chart, the levels will be the same at all time. It's not like indicators. In this case, the 50 moving average, it changes every time you change the chart setup. Okay, enough of preaching about price action levels and how it works. Take a look at the first chart. It's ABB Stockholm from Stockholm Stock Exchange. ASEA Brown Boveri. I have my level here from 2011. We got 170 and 40 öre, 170 krona and 40 öre. That's where I put in my resistance level, and I put in a short sell limit order. And always I want to check if that particular stock has an earnings announcement coming up in the near future, because you don't want to be holding a position when an earnings announcement is coming, because then probably it's gonna open with a gap if the earnings are before the market opens. It could be a gap 5-10% against you. That's not a good way of trading. Okay, ABB doesn't have any earnings. Next chart, Centrica. Here you can see it on this chart. It's the trend line. Connect this this trough to that trough, and you get a trend line. You can also see it on the weekly, and to get a more exact picture of it, you could use the daily chart. Okay, you connect this trough to that trough, and then you have a trend line. And before I made a video, I did this in precise detail, and I came up with the exact level of 329 for that support level. So that's what I'm using for this stock, 329. Checking for earnings for Centrica. No earnings coming up. And look at this. You can change the weekly. You will have the same levels and you can do it with monthly. You have the same level. Okay, next chart is Red Elsevier. That's from the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, and I'm using this high peak from 2000. That's the highest peak, and I use that for resistance, a resistance level, and I put in a short sell limit order, and the exact level would be €16.19. Check for an announcement for that stock, and you don't have anyone. Okay, that was all the 3 stock I got for the European markets before the opening on the 21st of November 2013. Okay, remember, this is only my personal opinion, what I'm doing within my own trading. This is a trading blog, so please remember, do not take this as a specific advice for anyone. And if you do any trades, it could be dangerous, it could be risky, and if you do trades, please do not put more money on the line that you can afford to lose. That was all for today, and thank you for your attention, and happy trading.